Hey guys, welcome back to Frantico Oil. Today, we're actually going to be finishing up our little boat that we were building last time. As you guys can see on the screen, this is what we took inspiration from off Google Images. And actually, it looks like a really cool ship. I don't think I followed it particularly well though, so I don't think our boat looks that much like that. But, you know, overall, I actually really like it. Anyway, today we're going to try and finish up our boat. We're then going to move on to try and do some missions, and we also need to figure out some certain things. For example, we actually need to find some oil rigs out in the ocean, because that's where we get our oil from. We also need to find the refinery, because that's where we refine our oil, and some other things as well. There's actually quite a lot to do here. But I'm hoping that we can do a bunch of missions, get all of the missions done, get loads of money, and use that money to build another ship. We probably won't be building any more ships today, but we will be finishing the one that we were building before. And as you guys can see in the background, I've added a bunch of running gear. It actually looks a lot better now, and with the help of a microcontroller, this should actually work really, really well, with a few modifications. Alright, so this right here is of course our boat, and as you guys can see, we've added quite a lot to it. It's also extremely stable in the water. It seems pretty good. So we're going to try and finish this thing today. I do need a ladder to be able to get downstairs into the engine room, which is just below there. We also need to add a bunch of detail to the back. I would like to add some winches to it too, but how much money do we have left? We've only got 4,527. That's not an awful lot of money to actually do all the things I want to do. So let's just get the bare minimum done and get the engine running and go from there. Alright, so I've grabbed the microcontroller that we need, and I'm going to go ahead and set them up. So each of them are pretty much the same on both sides. So we got to go ahead and do that. The throttle input we won't do just yet. Air input is this one. Fuel input is this one. Do the same thing on this side. So fuel is the bottom, air is the top. There we go. The RPS is there. RPS is here, and now all we need to do is get a key to be able to start each engine, and we actually need a throttle input to be able to throttle each engine. Yeah. Alright, I'm actually going to go ahead and put the keys up here for each engine. I know it seems a little bit strange to do that, but that's what we're going to do for now. I'm also going to go ahead and just fill this bit in because it looks kind of ugly without doing that. So if the key goes down to the key thing down there, this key goes up to the key thing up here. There we go. Now all we need to do is get throttle levers. Now, I would like to add just like one, but in case of emergency, maybe we should have two. Nah, let's just do one. Throttle is going to go on this side. Normally I'd put it on the other side. Maybe it's better over there, but that's fine. So connect this down to throttle input, this down to throttle input as well, and yeah, it's pretty much ready to go now. Alright guys, everything's in. Do we think it's going to work, or do we think it's going to be a massive failure? Well, I think it's going to work. I forgot to mention, we actually added propellers before, and you didn't actually end up seeing that. But yes, there are propellers here. They are large ones. There are currently no rudders, so actually I need some of those. But let's just see if the engine will actually run first. Alright, we're inside. Let's go ahead and turn this engine on. Turn this engine on. There we go. They seem to be running, and yep, engines work. Let's have a little look outside and see what they look like. Ah, yeah. Alright, cool. So what I'm going to do now is add a way to get up there, because that currently is a bit silly. We're then going to add a way to get downstairs as well, and we're going to add a rudder as well, because this thing just needs to drive properly. Alright, all we need is one of these, so let's go ahead and shove this guy onto here like this. Yes. Go across to the other side and do this one. Yep, that's fine. In the center. There we go. Alright, good. I'm not actually going to attach them on via anything else, they're just going to be like that. Which is a little bit strange, but hey-ho, there you go. A and D on that one, A and D on this one. They're likely to be inverted, but who cares? We can figure that out in the future. Right, we need a way downstairs. I think what I'll do is I'll fill this little bit in for right now, and we'll... Oh. Aha, that is a problem. No, that is actually a bit of a problem. I don't really want to go downstairs back here. And realistically, I don't want to go downstairs on the front. Unless, what if I add like a weird way down? That could be cool. I'm going to go ahead and just make like a really strange entrance into here with some stairs and a door. Tell you what, no, I'm not. Because what would happen is water would fill that area and then it would just sink us. I'm not going to do that. So we're going to have to add a like way down that is actually in the center path. So I'm going to delete this. I'm going to get a hatch, and I'm going to just shove it in there. And then we're going to have to just use that as our way down, unfortunately. Right, so we've got this. We've got a ladder down on the inside. We can then squeeze through here if we need to get in here. And all of that seems a-okay, actually. Let's go ahead and paint this little bit like this. And we now need to add some stairs. Yes. Okay, so stair top actually is going to go probably like here. Oh, you know what, actually? It's going to branch out a bit. Let's bring this out to here. We're then going to get some stairs. Stair top can go there, I guess. And then we're going to add some stairs up to that. Yes. Okay, cool. So, shove this guy under... I hate when this happens. Onto here, there we go. Onto here, and onto here. And now we've got stairs up to the top. We're then going to do this, and this, and this. And I'm going to put some railings on there. And that actually doesn't look bad. You know what, guys? I actually rate that. I think that looks alright. I'm going to go ahead and shove one of these guys onto there, though, so we can get around that corner a little bit easier. But overall, not too shabby. So, what did we do? We added the rudders, we added a way down to the engine room, and we added a way up to the actual bridge. And that is what I said I was going to do. So, let's go ahead and see if this thing will move now. Alright, we're inside. Let's go ahead and turn on these guys. There we go. Go ahead and throttle this thing up, and drive. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, no, this works impeccably. This works really, really well. Awesome. Turning circle could be smaller, but yeah, overall, this is really good. Perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is try and give this thing a bit of a paint job. Hopefully I can make it look nice, but I don't know. It might be a bit of a struggle for me. And there we go. So it's red, it's white, and it is red underneath as well. We've also got the black line down the middle with the buffers also being like black/grey. These guys are currently white. I might change those. And that piece right there is a little bit bad. I need to fix that. But overall, I actually rate this. It looks quite nice. So now what we need to do is add some dials onto the inside, and then we need to go do some rescues. We are interrupting your broadcast for a quick spotlight. This right here is the Robo Roadrunner Level 2 Gleichkraftwagen. This thing is a locomotive with a crane on the back, and it looks pretty awesome. One thing I would say about this is it hasn't actually got that much attention on the workshop, and it doesn't have any instructions, so I will get some things wrong. But before we move, let's have a little look at the things that we can look at before we move, and then we'll start moving with it. So, in order to actually start this thing and run this thing, you need to turn on this electrical breaker down here. You can then actually do things like this. I believe this will fold down now. Yes, we can then do this one as well. Oh wow, they've even simulated the bouncing. Like that would happen in real life. That's really cool. We got the same things on the other side as well, and what is this? Remote controlled channel and crane outriggers. We actually have crane outriggers on this thing. That's really awesome. I didn't think they actually worked, but that's cool. So let's go ahead and lift those back up. What is this? Crane control. We can actually control the crane from here, apparently. There's actually two crane controls, though, because you can do it from here, and you can actually do it from here. Yeah. Interesting. Another thing that is actually quite good for keeping us stable is ground magnets, so that's a thing. We've also got beacons as well. If you want to go inside, you actually open up this door, and it's a little bit strange in here. There's like a little meeting table, so 4 people can sit right here. There's a heater in here, and if you want to actually drive this thing, you sit in this seat. You got brakes on this side, throttle on this side, turn the engine on right there, all the train systems up there. And then you've got loads of lights up here if you need them. We're then going to press TM1, not sure what that means, and then we should be able to just move forwards. Let's see if that actually is going to work. Oh, and we need to do the reverser too. There you go, there is actually a reverser. Alright, move out of here, come on, let's go. Alright, so something's happened, I'm not sure what it is, but let's go ahead and do this, and do this, so hopefully those go back up, and then... What's the alarm? There's an alarm going off. I've never heard that before in my life. What is happening? There's a brake warning. What is going on? I don't understand. I actually have no idea what's going on right now. What? This never happened to me before. I'm not gonna lie, this really didn't happen to me before. Oh, I turned off the systems and it's still going. Great. Alright, it seems like it might have fixed itself, so let's go ahead and turn the brakes off and turn the TM on and go. Aha! There we go. Now it's actually running. Also, I would say this thing is cool looking. It looks really good. And it has a pantograph that you can actually raise up as well. So, for electricity, that is actually pretty sick. And we are just moving. We are just moving. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and say that controlling the crane whilst here is probably a bad idea, but let's go ahead and try it anyway. So to lift the arm, we can just do this. Apparently it is actually connected via a cable, so I think we might have to disconnect that cable somehow. Let's go ahead and jump off, disconnect it, run and jump back on. It seems like a bad idea. Like a really bad idea. Oh, jump, and we actually made it back on. Excellent. So if we raise this up, there we go, that actually somewhat works. And then if we press winch down, we can lower this weird little platform that we've got right here. Interesting. I don't know what this is all about, but it's there. I'm swinging around, move out of my way. Yeah, I don't think this is what this is for. But maybe it is. Maybe it is. But yes, it has a crane on the back. If we have a little look behind there as well, there's more things. So whilst this is out of our way, we've actually got whatever this is. It looks like it can grab things. Oh, it totally can. And then whatever this is as well. This has got lights on it, just in case you need some lights. And then back here is obviously the crane bit, the main bit of the crane. It looks awesome, and actually works quite well as well. Let's try and put all of this back, and try and drive this thing as fast as we can. Alright, lower this down. Ground magnets, there we go, it's doing its thing. Let's see if this even works. I can't work out what's happening here. Alright, push it down. Oh, I think I might be breaking things. Oh, there we go, that actually totally worked. And sure, we'll go with that. Alright guys, if everybody's ready, let's just floor it. Off we go. So apparently the maximum speed is about 120 kilometers an hour. Let's see if we can actually get up to that. Oh, straight away. We're instantly at 120. Alright, cool. What else have we got going on in here? Not too much. We can actually do track switches. Right there, it actually tells you where you've arrived at. It actually pops up on the screen. And we've got wipers, in case you need window wipers. Let's go ahead and put them on full speed. Oh yeah, off they go. And we've got wing mirrors too, so you can actually see behind us. Okay, so that was a quick little look at this thing. If you guys want to check it out, it's linked down below. Back to your normal scheduled video. Alright, so, dials are all in, which is nice, but there's certain things that we're still missing. For example, lights is definitely a big thing that we are missing. And what else? I guess, like, anchors and stuff like that. So, we're going to add some lights really quickly. I'm going to add some anchors around here as well, just in case we need to either tow something or be towed ourselves. And then we should be able to set off on our mission. Oh, we need some equipment too. Alright, so, I've now added some lights. As you guys can see, the deck has 2 lights at the back. We've got 2 lights back here as well. We've then got 2 lights there and 2 lights closer to the front. We've also got a light inside the cabin, and downstairs we've got 2 lights inside this room down here. Now, what I want to do is actually add a bed into the engine room as well, because we're going to need a bed at some point, and we might as well just have it in the most secure place on the boat, which is probably there. Anyway, the next thing that I want to do is paint the flooring up here this color. There we go. And I might as well paint this bit this color too. Excellent. And what if that was all green? You know, I always use this color. What if it was that color? Or should we just go with brown? Let's just go with brown for now. But yeah, overall, I think this looks quite nice now. So, we're probably ready to actually do our mission. The only thing that we now need to actually have is some equipment. So obviously we're going to have like fire extinguishers, first aid kits, and stuff like that. Luckily on the inside of here, I've actually left room for stuff like this. So we're going to have our big tools over here, so the fire extinguisher and the welders. So 1 welder there, we're going to have the underwater welder, wherever that is, and a defibrillator as well. So defib, go there, and underwater welder, go here. There we go. On the other side, we're going to have other things. For example, a first aid kit. There we go. 1, 2, 3. We're also going to have a pistol. That might seem like a really strange thing to have, but in case there's like polar bears or something like that, we need to be able to defend ourselves. So pistol it is. There we go. Pistol ammunition. We're going to need some of that too. So 1 and 2. And then we're going to need some other things as well. I don't really know what, but other things we might need. I don't know what, though. I actually don't know what. We don't need C4. That is for sure. We definitely don't need C4. What about... I don't know. Maybe a signal locator. Yes, we can have one of those. Put that in there the right way up. And then maybe some flares or something like that. Yes. Flares. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Alright, that's fine. I think we are now ready to actually do our first mission. Oh, we should actually have ropes and stuff like that involved too. And we need a way to actually refuel this thing. There's so much that goes into your first boat. It's crazy. Uh-oh, we've done it again. We've gone past our spending limits. So, instead of actually having these guys for now, we're just going to go ahead and fill that in. And not have that bit. There we go. We get $72. That's it. That's literally all of our money right now. I don't have any seats on board this thing, and I can't afford any seats either, so that's a thing. I also can't afford to actually have refueling, which is a problem, but that's fine. So if I go to cable, and I grab one of these, can I have that just located right here? Probably. So let's go ahead and shove that there. We're then going to attach that to our electricity route, sure. And now, if we run out of electricity at some point, we can fill ourselves back up. That's good. Alright, cool. I'm ready. I am totally ready. What missions do we actually have right now? Aren't all of those guys dead? I thought they were all dead. Also, what's this? Oh, that's the enemy. Oh, I forgot there was actually enemies. Okay. Right, so we can't do this mission. Oh, there's no point in doing that mission. So let's go to sleep and we'll do the next one. Oh, would you look at that? So, conduct repairs on a black fishing boat near the Keys Road Tunnel. Luckily, that's pretty much in the same location as the other mission, so we might be able to get that one done too. So, let's go ahead and close the... I almost fell straight back down. Close that and let's get going. Alright, so, start the engines, 1 and 2. Throttle it up with this, and off we go. Why is it... Wait, why is it not working this time? The engine's on. Alright, hold on. I don't know what's going on here. Something's gone very wrong, and I'm not sure what it is. Everything's got electricity, yes. The starter did work, so that was fine. These guys need some electricity up here, so I'm going to actually connect all of this. We might as well. There we go. All of it is being connected to the electricity. Push. And these guys too. But yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Why is the engine not starting? Alright, so earlier I accidentally deleted and then rebuilt the throttle lever, and essentially that was the problem that we were having. Obviously the engines were turning on, so that makes sense, but here we go. Hey, off we go. Alright, so our speed is fast. We actually just took off, I believe. Holy balls. Yeah, I think we took off. And our fuel is going down, but not really that fast. Oh, I say that. I'm thinking, actually, let's go ahead and slow this down to like 50%. Yeah, this seems more reasonable, but I think we are still losing fuel at the same rate. Okay, cool. Well, we're on our mission, or on our way to our first mission. Obviously, we can't see ourselves on the map, and we can't put waypoints down that actually work, as you guys can see. So, I think we'll have to get an autopilot as soon as possible. Yeah. Oh yes, I remember this place. This is where the men died. I don't know whether everybody here is actually dead or not, but one thing that we are actually able to get away with is putting out that fire and getting 3 grand, because, you know, 3 grand is actually quite a lot of money. So, let's just do a drive-by, a drive-by fire putting outering. Does that sound good? Sure. Right, here we go. Let's just climb up here, see if this will reach. Seems like it's reaching, and... Bosh! There we go! All unaccounted survivors are believed to have died. Nah. Nah. He's not dead. See? Oh, I turned around and I was instantly like, whoa, McDonald's! That was really strange. Anyway, let's go upstairs and we'll continue on to the next mission because I believe that mission is complete now. Yes. Alright, we gotta drive around this island and find the other boat on the other side. I don't know if I'll fit through here, but I'm gonna go ahead and try. So let's go ahead and squeeze! And on the other side of this rock should be a boat? Question mark? Is there a boat? Oh, look at that, there's a boat. Interesting. So we've squeezed through. I'm going to quickly put my fire extinguisher back, grab the welder, because that's what we're going to need. And we're going to weld up this boat once we get there, which is right now. Let's turn this off. There we go. Engines can stay running, that's fine. I do want to run downstairs and see how hot they've got, because they might have gotten quite warm. But we'll see. So, jump across. Where is broken? That little bit right there. I like these missions because they're very easy to do. There we go. Bosh. We just got another $2,000 dues. Alright, that's brilliant. Let's go ahead and see if we can jump back on board our own boat. Might be kind of tricky. Oh, I just fell in the water. Okay, not good. Not good. Alright, here we go. So I'm going to try and jump onto this bit. There we go. And then I can jump from there over the top. One thing that we do need on this boat at some point is ladders on the side. That'll make it so much easier. Anyway, let's run back in. Go down the stairs. And we're going to see the engine temperature. 45 degrees on the manifold. That is completely fine. That is completely fine. Alright, here we go. Now we got to go home. Okay, so we are in reverse right now. I'm trying to reverse out of here. I've just changed it to forwards. Okay. Because I can't actually see behind me is the issue. And now we're going to try and go forwards. Aha! There we go. We're doing it. So we will set our throttle automatically to 1. And we'll be gone. Yeah, so I'll see you guys once we're back home. I do need to make some more modifications to this boat. Also, we might need to go buy some fuel, because we need some. I might need this for a second. I might have accidentally hit a bridge. Yes, I did. I have completely smashed straight into a bridge. That's good. Yeah, now I need to actually really quickly weld all this up. Unfortunately for me, I can't see. It's just turned nighttime, and if I go in the water, I don't think I'll be able to see, but let's just see what happens. Hopefully I can repair this before it fills with water, but then I think we're going to have to use pretty much all of our fuel to get home, so that we don't just die, you know? I just don't want this thing to sink, but we have to really go about welding this. This sucks. This sucks so bad. Alright, so speed of light, let's go, go, go! This thing is actually a very fast vessel when you are flooring it. However, that does use quite a lot of fuel, but we are going! Yeah! Also, I don't have any spotlights, so actually being able to see is quite difficult. In fact, it's extremely difficult, but we got this. Guys, we've made it home, pretty much, and we've used, I'd say altogether, probably like 1,000 fuel, which is quite a lot of fuel. Also, whilst we're actually on our way home, we should have probably been trying to figure out where the refinery is, and I don't know where it is, actually. Ooh. Yeah, I don't know where it is. We are pretty much home, though, so I need to be careful. And, boop. There we go. So yeah, we made it home. What I'm going to do now is add a spotlight to the roof, and that's it. Alright, here we go. So, I think I'm going to just... In fact, I want the spotlight to just be like here, I guess. Spotlight, yes. And I'm just going to use one of these. There we go. And I'm going to do another one right here, and I'm going to do one on the back. Just like that. So, if I can, shove this guy right here, and I'm going to attach this to there like that. There we go. So those are our spotlights. We just connect those to this button right here. And then whenever we need them, we can turn them on, and we should be able to see off to the sides and off to the back and actually around the front as well. So that's pretty good. Anyway, for now, I'm going to end this video here. In the next one, we'll have to do a whole bunch of missions, and I will skip through them. And yeah, so hopefully you guys are enjoying this series. Hopefully you guys like the look of our McDonald's boat. And I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.